The San Francisco Giants unfortunately are unable to send Bruce Bochy off into the sunset with a victory. But nevertheless, guys, it is never going to take away from the tremendous accomplishments that Bruce Bochy has accomplished in his managerial baseball career. And that is right, guys. Today's video is going to be more of a tribute to Bruce Bochy in honor of his last managerial game today. He managed his final game for the San Francisco Giants, and he is now riding off into the sunset. And what a prestigious career for Bruce Bochy. There are so many things that can be said, so many things to delve into, guys, and so we are going to get into all that. First of all, Bruce Bochy has won Manager of the Year in his career. He led the San Francisco Giants to 3 World Series titles in 2010, 2012, and 2014. But even more important is that he led the Giants to their first ever World Series in San Francisco. Prior to 2010, no San Francisco Giants team over the years had ever won a World Series. And really, 13 years managing the Giants, what a career it was. And Bochy just eclipsed 2,000 managerial victories in Fenway Park in the month of September as the Giants' final month of the season in 2019. And there are so many great stories, so many great memories. And, you know, the end of the year ceremony to send Bochy into retirement, it again shows what a class organization the Giants are. I mean, they do such a phenomenal job of bringing their players back and honoring them in the way that they should be recognized because, you know, at the end of the day, what it comes down to as athletes is I think that they're able to you know, provide a source of happiness for a fan base and really in whatever challenges and obstacles that many people are going through in their lives. Nevertheless, when you have a passion as a sports fan, you gravitate towards those moments of enjoyment, watching your team play, you know, listening to the game on the radio, going to games with your family as fans, and just having that thrill and excitement. Yeah, obviously it's not going to replicate if you're an actual athlete and being a part of the team and all of that, but as a fan you can still contribute in a huge way. And you know, really, without the fan base in baseball, really baseball wouldn't, you know, have a place in our game. You know, it wouldn't be this you know, prestigious show that it is, that people come from all over places in the world and traveling to different ballparks and different experiences to be had. And you know, really with Bochy, he couldn't have said it better, you know, thanking all of the people that, you know, have helped him in his career. And really, it is just so amazing. And you're so thankful as a Giants fan to be able to look at, you know, what he's accomplished and the type of impact he's had on every player that has come through the clubhouse. And really what makes Bruce Bochy so amazing too is that he really does care about you as an individual, you know, your character and your personality, and, you know, helping you to become the best ball player that you can become, and helping everyone work towards a common goal, which of course that is winning a baseball game. And so another thing, guys, before we get into this game, Bruce Bochy's final game as manager, wanted to share one of my favorite memories of Bruce Bochy, and it came in back in 2010. It was on July the 20th, 2010. The Giants were playing at Dodger Stadium. I had actually gone down to Los Angeles with my family on vacation. Now, we did not attend the Tuesday night game, but we had tickets to the Monday night game, which was my birthday, and the Giants came away with a 5-2 victory, and Madison Bumgarner pitched that game, so it was a really exciting game to watch. And then we also attended the Wednesday game of that series. Barry Zito started that game. That was July 21st. Now, on July 20th, what happened was in the ninth inning with the Giants trailing a run, Don Mattingly, the manager of the Dodgers at the time, he had already visited the mound once. And so when he walked off the mound, the pitcher had said something. And so he walked back onto the mound. And by the rules, you make 2 manager trips to the mound. You must take out the pitcher from the game. And so what happened was Bruce Bochy came out to the umpires, told them, about what happened, and then essentially the umpires made the Dodgers have to bring in a reliever out of their bullpen who had not even warmed up. And so George Sherrill comes into the game, a lefty from the Dodgers bullpen, and you got runners on second and third with one out, and Andres Torres comes up. He hits a go-ahead two-run double. I believe it was on the first pitch, hits it a gapper off the wall. 2 runs come in to score. The game is now 6-5. Giants are leading, and then Buster Posey comes up later in the ninth inning with I believe it was 2 outs at the time, but a 2-out RBI single. And when Posey was having, the rookie year that he was having, getting that base hit and RBI made it that much better, and the Giants wound up winning that game 7-5. They were able to win this series from the Dodgers. They would go on to lose the Wednesday game that I went to, but then they would go to Arizona on Thursday of that same week and begin a 4-game series in which they would go on to sweep. So anyways, guys, the moral of the story is just amazing that Bochy nailed Don Mattingly on a technicality, and it led to a huge Giants victory during a season, of course, that they were able to bring a World Series back to San Francisco. And, of course, I always hold that memory going to LA that year and feeling the vibe, of where the Giants were in the standings and how it influenced me as a fan, just going on vacation and enjoying that experience of the Giants playing competitive baseball. So, what a great memory it was for me. I would love to hear some of your guys' greatest Bruce Bochy memories. So, definitely let me know in that comment section. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this game. And so the Dodgers came away with a 9-0 victory. They completed the sweep. Dereck Rodriguez got the start for the Giants, and it was a struggle for him. In the first inning, he gave up 5 runs, so really just getting off to a rough start. He went an inning and 2/3 in this one, allowing the 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks to his record, did strike out 2, and gave up a home run. So Rodriguez, not how he would like to finish the year, but we did see him have some really good starts on the year. So obviously, definitely going into the offseason, definitely want to see him make some adjustments. He's got a 5.64 ERA on the season. Now, the Giants were opposing Rich Hill in this one, who went 3 innings, allowing 1 hit, did not allow an earned run, walked 2, and struck out 4. And so now let's get into the scoring of how this game played out. So unfortunately, it was all Dodgers in this one. In that top of the first inning, Corey Seager got them started with a bases clearing 3-run double, which made it 3-0 Dodgers. And then Will Smith, one of their young players, comes up with a 2-run home run, his 15th of the season. That would give the Dodgers a 5-0 lead at that point. Now, as we go to the top of the 7th inning, Gavin Lux would come up with a situational at-bat, working a bases-loaded walk, and which would bring in Matt Betty to score, and the Dodgers would take a 6-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 8th inning, Austin Barnes comes up with a 2-run single. Now, Austin Barnes has been having a struggling year, and the story about him really is for the Dodgers is that their young player Will Smith has been able to step up, and so he has excuse me, he has made a huge contribution to their success of 106 wins on the year. Pretty crazy to think. But again, this dominance only can be sustained for such a period of time. And the big challenge that we will see guys play out is whether or not this year's Dodgers team can get the monkey off their back and win a World Series. We will definitely be rooting against that, and we'll be following the playoffs very closely. So that is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I cannot wait for MLB postseason. Doesn't get better than October baseball. Of course, your team playing in October baseball, that's, of course, even better. So in that 7th inning, Dodgers take a 6-0 lead. In the 8th inning, Austin Barnes on the 2-run single, so it would make it 8-0 Dodgers at that point. And then Will Smith would finish the scoring for the night with an RBI single to make it 9-0 Dodgers. Now, let's get into the bullpen pitching statistics of this game for your San Francisco Giants. So this indeed was a bullpen game, with Dereck Rodriguez only lasting an inning and 2/3 in this one. So following him, Sam Selman came into the game, who went an inning and a third, did not allow a hit or an earned run, walked one batter, and struck out one. He's got a 4.35 ERA on the season. And then Anderson Franco came into the game. He went 2 innings, allowing 1 hit, did not allow an earned run, did not allow a walk, and struck out 1. He's got a 3.38 ERA on the season. Birch Smith would come into the game after him. He went an inning, allowing 1 hit, did not allow an earned run, walked 1, and struck out 1. He has got a 5.48 ERA on the season. The hard-throwing rookie right-hander Sam Coonrod, of course, not the way you'd like to finish, but did go in a third of an inning, allowing 1 hit, 1 earned run, did walk 2 batters. He's got a 3.58 ERA to finish the season. And then Gustave, the right-hander that we got from the Houston Astros, he went an inning and a third, giving up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, did walk 2 batters, and struck out 2. Nevertheless, had a great season, and he will definitely be a huge contributor to the Giants bullpen in 2020. So Gustave finishes the year with a 2.96 ERA on the year. And then Wendy Peralta would come into the game. He went a third of an inning, getting a strikeout. He has got a 5.67 ERA on the year. And then the submarine thrower, Tyler Rogers, who, man, just has a filthy slider. And really, his arm angle is so deceptive on the mound. He goes an inning in this one, gives up a hit and a walk, but is able to pitch through the inning and finishes with a 1.02 ERA. So really, Tyler Rogers could not have been more better in this case. Really just impressive what he did out there in his short amount of time. And look for him to really have a huge spot in that bullpen, a high leverage situations going into 2020. Now, with the Giants offense only getting 3 hits in this one, some of the notable hits from the box score: Buster Posey going 1 for 2 in this one. He finishes with a 257 average, so not the type of year that Buster Posey would have liked, but look for him to really make some adjustments going into next year, and hopefully we'll see a lot more power out of Buster Posey. Now, the young rookie Jalen Davis, he goes 1 for 2 and gets a walk. He finishes with a 167 average. But more importantly, Jalen Davis on the homestand hit a walk-off home run for his first ever Major League home run. So that was a huge, exciting play, and really cannot wait to see what the future has in store for Jalen Davis. And so, guys, with that being said, this is going to conclude the 2019 San Francisco Giants season of baseball. And want to further disclose that I am going to be filming a end of the year recap video, and I'm looking to get that video out sometime tomorrow, Monday, maybe Monday night, definitely most likely. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple of days if I don't get to it tomorrow night. But we're going to be recapping the season as a whole, talking about the positives, talking about everything, and we are going to be previewing what we can expect in 2020 and some of the jobs that are going to be open for the Giants and some of the roster spots. So it is going to be a very exciting video, and so wanted to share that with you guys. That is going to be coming. But again, if you made it all the way through to the end of this video, then be sure to smash that like button, smash the subscriber button, and smash that bell button if you haven't done so already. If you would like to be notified when new San Francisco Giants videos are going to be posted, we are going to be putting out videos when any breaking news happens in the off season. like trades, free agent signings, and of course, we got this recap video, season recap coming, which is going to be a lot of fun to be doing with you guys. And so I hope you enjoyed this year of Giants baseball and enjoyed just, you taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate it so much from you guys. And really, I couldn't be more thankful. And so don't be afraid to comment in the comment section down below. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on the Giants moving forward. What do you think is going to happen in the off season? We can start talking about a Madison Bumgarner extension. That is certainly going to be a very enticing topic. And so many things to discuss. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And as always, until next time, I will see you all again. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.